All right, good morning, folks. We're going to continue the kind of low back mobility recovery kind of situation. Lifts are going well in the gym, and I just don't have too much time this morning to kind of lift again. So I'm into the 15 um, rep max cycle now, and it took me much less time to get through the first workout than it did like the 20. So we might end up skipping out on the 20s in the future despite their challenge. Uh, oh, big stretchy boy. All right, so this is where, same as last time, we're going to just kind of experiment, see what makes our back move better. Because of this whole kind of like consistent right low back pain, right hip pain situation. Mr. Buns is going to join us. So this is where if I roll, what I'll describe this as, it's like it's almost a sensation of it needing to crack. Where you can, it's not necessarily painful. And if we go, then it's like, I'll just say it's generally easier to move to the right than it is to the left. All right, so with that, that's our current like baseline. So let's try some single leg bridges. All right. If we roll, so it does feel different, right? Like I feel like I can get my legs a little lower down on the ground. And rolling to the right, right? I can keep my shoulder more or less on the ground, getting a nice like stretch sensation, but it's not like a discomfort. Whereas when I still roll left, I still get discomfort. So I'm going to do another sit here without a cat on my chest. Buddy, you gotta move. Definitely better. Okay. Not much change. So we'll switch over to clams real quick. So on my end right now, I'm trying to figure out Is this a strength / stability issue? Is it a mobility issue? Number 20. All right, so we did about 20 clams. Nope, still got into the low back. So let's try 20 or so through here. And 20. Alright. Marginally better. So, we're gonna go for a hip flexor stretch instead. That's with the side bend. That is tight. So that was pretty, like I said, I felt pretty tight on that side, but that did relieve some of the discomfort. Okay. So I'll go for it again. Okay, and let's just go for that hip flexor stretch first. Struggling to find that. There it is. All right. Let's try this again. Progressive improvement, but it's still kind of a touch of pain. So instead, I'm not gonna worry. Well, we're gonna just keep this like relative 90-90 position. So I do believe it is today my QL giving me the business. And stretching it did feel good. Like I don't feel as much discomfort through that area. There is still that sensation as if it needs to pop. But what I might try instead then is just a little stabilization that is very gentle. Alright, so I'm here and we're gonna see alright, we're just gonna hold this for about 5 breaths. So again, it's just like a smidge of core engagement. Right? I can actually talk to you here. And yeah. Good. So it's about 30 seconds holding an 8-pound kettlebell. It is better, but not great. Grab a quick ball here for some soft tissue. Interesting. I got the ball in my low back area, and it's kind of reproducing some groin symptoms, so who'd have thought? Which may lead me to another exercise to check in the next minute or so, because time is a little important today. Okay. Alright, so if we put that away, yeah, that feels pretty good. Alright, so I'm gonna try at least, oh man, one round of these. What are these? Superman. Oh. recheck. All right. I want to check out my Lord. Let's see here. So 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock, barely 2 o'clock. Well, I might have to check out the upper back in a later video. So that might be the plan for later this week, is to kind of do a kind of full stretching, mobility kind of thing, see where I'm at. All right, if you did what I did, great. You did your own thing, great. If you enjoyed having Mr. Bones, that's right. Join us for a little workout. That's great too. If you're just starting, looking for ideas, motivation, discipline, or community to support you, is what we're here to do. Try and help each other be a little better every day. So, good job today. Keep working hard. We'll see you next time.